Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back here at Farmer Freak with John on this batch of 1,500 broiler birds for meat consumption, of course. And we've been running this batch for a couple of days now. You can see the success result here for yourself, guys. This bird actually came in the farm on the 20th, which was actually my birthday too. So I started brooding these guys on my birthday. What a coincidence. And today being the 4th, so we just have to calculate 20th to the 4th. So that is 14 days. And they are due for their 14 days vaccine. So as of today, I'm preparing them for vaccination. Someone commented on one of my videos that I've never shared a video on vaccination. Okay, so on this batch, actually what happened is we didn't vaccinate them at day 7, okay, because from our supplier, the hatchery already vaccinated them at day old. Okay, so the hatchery already vaccinated them at day old, so I had to skip day 7 vaccine, even though some people still go ahead and still vaccinate at day 7. Yeah, just to be safe. I'm not saying you should copy me. I'm not saying you should skip any vaccine, guys. Anything can happen, okay? But this time I just wanted to observe. It is actually my very first time since I'm into farming to skip a vaccine, okay? But because I got the birds from a reputable hatchery, and I was certain and assured that they were vaccinated. In fact, I saw them being vaccinated at day 1. So that gave me all the confidence to actually know that yes, these birds were actually vaccinated. Okay, you want to see it with your eyes. Don't let someone tell you stories that they were actually vaccinated, guys. So like I was saying about vaccination, I had to skip day 7 vaccine, and today is day 14th. Of course, I have to administer to them their day 14th vaccine. Okay, guys, so prior to administering vaccine, you want to take away the water. You want to start them of water for like an hour, 30 minutes to 2 hours. Okay, you can see in the pen right now there is no drinker. There are no drinkers, right? Because all the water have been taken. And prior to doing that, I love feeding them as well. So they feed for the 2 hours. They feed very well. They become full, and then they only have one thing in mind, which is water. Okay, in so doing, once you administer the vaccine, you will be sure that 80 to 90% of them must have been thirsty enough to just fall on the water to drink. Okay, because your goal for vaccination is you want them to actually drink the water, which is of course vaccinated, right? You want them to actually drink the water, which is vaccinated. Looking at these birds at day 14, guys, I can't lie to you. They are looking awesome. Look at this one right there. Awesome. We have exceeded the day 14 body weight, ideal body weight actually, and we are on our way to achieving the ideal body weight of 21 days. That should be your goal, okay? Every vaccine, once administered to birds, has 2 hours life. After 2 hours of them drinking that vaccine, it is recommended to take out that water if it didn't finish, and then serve them with an anti-stress, okay? Now, that is why for me, I like to measure the amount of water, the quantity of water I think within 2 hours they should be able to finish, okay? So for 1,500 birds, I'm going to be giving them 50 liters of water, like you see right there in the black jug, okay, and I'm going to divide it in these 10 different drinkers of 5 liters each. Okay, now the idea behind that is that they should finish that vaccine within 2 hours. You can see them by now. They must have been tested for like an hour 30 minutes already, and you can see them. They have fared very well, and they only have one thing in mind now, is water. Okay, and you're going to see the moment once I introduce or I administer the water to them, you are going to see how much they are going to fall on it to drink, making sure that you have about 90% of them already drinking that water. Okay, so this is my vaccine, Day-14 Gomboro. Of course, it's already here, 1,000 dose, and then the smaller one is 500 dose Gomboro. Remember, day one, you have to administer what? You have to administer Gomboro. Day 7 is Newcastle, and then day 14 you repeat Gomboro again, and then day 21 you repeat Newcastle. Okay, so what I'm doing just now is that you open the vaccine inside the water because you don't want any you don't want air to enter that vaccine exposed on the air. So what I like to do is to open it under the water and then do what I'm doing just now. You see what I'm doing? I had to mix it on a smaller quantity of water, open it under the water, and then mix it together. So there we go. By this time our guys are very thirsty already. You can hear them crying, we want to drink water, and you are going to see how much water they will be drinking once it get administered to them. So there we go, guys. We have 10 containers, 10 drinkers there of 5 liters each, making it, of course, 50 liters of water, and it will be administered to them. So there we go, guys. I can tell you how thirsty they are by just observing them. Okay, they can't really wait for this drinker to be turned upside down so they can start drinking their water, okay, which is actually vaccinated, guys. So these are the steps you take, processes and tips that you apply to implement to make sure that once you turn your drinkers, you have 85 to 90% of your birds already consuming your vaccine. Okay, now see what is happening right there, guys. It is a struggle, it is a fight actually. So you can see now, one thing is they are not going to drink at the same time. Remember, they have a 2-hour window for them to be able to drink something, okay, to drink their own part of the share, right, before the vaccine goes out of date. Okay, so I hope you found this value so far, and you've learned something. The only thing I'll ask you to do for me and our farm, of course, is to be a member of our community. Make sure you subscribe, turn all their notifications on so you'll be the first to be notified each time I release a new video. I am so excited to hear of your feedbacks, especially my brothers and sisters, farmers in Cameroon. They have been contacting me on how they have gained a lot from this channel, and they are on their way to starting farming, which is just absolutely awesome. There is nothing that gives me more joy than hearing and seeing you also implementing these tips, techniques and strategies to achieve one thing, to achieve success together, guys. So see them, you can see their behavior now. They are not gonna drink at the same time. They will drink, this one will drink and then goes to sleep, and then the other will come. But you want to observe, make sure an hour after you turn your drinkers down, come back in to go around the pen and wake up the weak ones, help them to drink. If there is a weak bird, if there is a sick bird, if there is a bird that has left the area of brooding, go back, pick that bird, bring that bird to drink vaccine, okay? Because a single flock which is out and didn't take a vaccine can cause harm. I hope you found some value. See you around.